How overthinking destroys our life. Have you ever felt restless even when everything seems fine in your life? You lie down on your bed at night, your body feels tired, but your mind suddenly becomes very active. Old memories, future worries, people's opinions, and endless what if questions start playing in your head. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. One silent habit that is slowly destroying millions of lives today is called overthinking. What is overthinking? Overthinking does not simply mean thinking too much. It is a mental state where the mind keeps repeating the same thoughts again and again without reaching any solution. Instead of solving a problem, we keep replaying it in our head. A small issue that could have ended in a few minutes turns into hours, days, or even months of mental stress. How overthinking slowly enters our life. Overthinking does not start suddenly. It slowly enters our life without us noticing it. At first, we think deeply about one situation. Then we start analyzing everything. And one day, our mind forgets how to stop thinking. Overthinking becomes a daily habit, and we don't even realize when it takes control. The connection between overthinking and fear. At the root of overthinking, there is often fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the future, fear of what people will say. To protect us, the mind starts imagining every possible negative outcome. But this protection mechanism slowly turns into mental torture. How overthinking weakens decision making. When we overthink, our ability to make decisions becomes weak. We see risk in every option. We doubt every step. Sometimes we delay decisions so much that we miss opportunities completely. Later, we regret not acting on time and blame ourselves even more. Overthinking and self-confidence. Overthinking quietly eats away our self-confidence. We constantly question ourselves. Asterisk, am I good enough? What if I fail? What will people think? Slowly we stop trusting our own judgment and start depending on others' opinions. The impact of overthinking on relationships. Overthinking doesn't only affect us, it damages our relationships too. We start reading meanings into simple words. A late reply, a short message, or someone's silence becomes a problem in our mind. Instead of communicating clearly, we create stories inside our head. These imagined stories lead to misunderstandings and emotional distance. Overthinking and sleep problems. One of the first victims of overthinking is sleep. At night, the body is exhausted, but the mind refuses to rest. We lie in bed, but our thoughts keep moving between the past and the future. Lack of sleep makes the next day heavier, which strengthens the overthinking cycle even more. Mental and physical exhaustion. Overthinking does not only tire the mind, it also affects the body. Constant thinking can cause headaches, fatigue, irritability, and anxiety. Sometimes, the heart starts racing without any real danger. The body reacts as if there is a threat, even when everything is actually safe. How overthinking steals happiness. Overthinking prevents us from living in the present moment. We remain trapped in past regrets or future fears. Because of this, we fail to notice small moments of happiness around us. We may smile on the outside, but inside we feel empty and tired. Is overthinking a weakness? No, overthinking is not a weakness. It often happens to sensitive, intelligent, and thoughtful people. But the problem begins when we don't recognize it and allow it to control our life. Awareness is the key difference between thinking wisely and overthinking endlessly. The path to recovery. Why it is important to stop overthinking. If overthinking is not controlled, it can lead to anxiety, depression, and chronic stress. It drains our mental energy and stops us from reaching our true potential. Instead of living life fully, we start merely surviving each day. First step, recognizing overthinking. Whenever your mind repeats the same thought again and again, ask yourself, is this helping me find a solution? If the answer is no, then you are overthinking. Second step, accepting that not everything is in our control. We must accept that we cannot control everything in life. The more we try to control outcomes, the more restless the mind becomes. Sometimes, letting go is not a failure, it is wisdom. Third step, returning to the present moment. Whenever your mind starts wandering, gently bring your focus back to now. Pay attention to your breathing. Notice the sounds around you. These simple actions help calm the nervous system and quiet the mind. The power of action. Overthinking is the enemy of action. Small actions reduce the time the mind gets to overanalyze. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Imperfect action is often better than perfect thinking. Learn to talk to yourself kindly. Talk to yourself the way you would talk to a close friend. Instead of scaring yourself, reassure yourself. Instead of judging yourself, support yourself. Your mind is not your enemy, it is simply tired and overwhelmed. Freedom is possible. Overthinking may not disappear completely, but it can be managed. As you understand yourself better, your mind will slowly calm down. Remember this. Not every thought is true. Not every fear predicts the future. And not every thought deserves your attention. Life is meant to be lived, not lost in endless thinking. If you are stuck in your thoughts right now, pause for a moment, take a deep breath and remind yourself, right now, I am safe. Right now, everything is okay. If this video helped you even a little, please like and share it. And for more mind healing and life-changing content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Because your peace matters more than anything else.